We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Arrows and the Heat. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Caden Drake, a West Virginian, gets the call to start this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy's had a solid year up to this point. It's not an easy thing to do in baseball this year with all the high-scoring games, but this guy has an ERA of sub-3, and that's saying something. If he continues to do that, I think you're going to see a really good performance out of him in this one.
Stepping in, Rolando Valido. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And now he'll try to bunt his way on to start the game. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Now at the plate, Adam Turner took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night. He's ready. Here's the first offering. He'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. Guys, we take a look at the home 9 as they take the field tonight. They come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, they lost their last game. It was only by 1 run. They should be able, those are the tough ones, but they should be able to put this one behind them.
Drake has hurled more than 1,700 innings in the majors during his career and hangs an ERA just a little over 3.5. 1 out, nobody on. 1-2 now as that's in there at the knees. Temperature here at game time, 61 degrees. The 1-2. Left side, but well foul. Now another 1-2. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
So now to the plate, Alton Kramer, and it's fouled away. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball.
So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Woody Keller.
You know, D-Row, Woody Keller's a good umpire, but at times the consistency kind of wavers a little bit. I'm not sure if you'd say he's a low ball umpire or a high ball umpire. Sometimes his zone changes from game to game.
Yeah, he can be a little inconsistent, Dan, no question about it, but he's approachable. As an offensive player, I just want to be able to turn around and say, is that as far as you're going today? And Woody will usually give you an answer.
The 2-2. A bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here in the opening half inning. On now to the bottom of inning number 1 with no score after a half an inning. Alfonso Quintana, the native of Honduras, is the starter on the mound here. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Now to the plate, Eddie Flores. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here's the pitch. Fellas, our visiting team as they take the field after a scoreless top half. They've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, guys, after the first 4 games on this road trip, they find themselves 2-2, kind of par for the course. But they got to find a way to play a little bit better today, kind of turn the tide and get it working in a positive direction.
Ball. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Ball and 2 strikes. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Now here it comes.
Hey, I know the idea is to try to get the guy to swing on a 2-2 pitch, right? But that one was so low, I don't know anybody that would have swung at that pitch.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that. But most of the time, you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
At the plate, Justin Bishop, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. The numbers coming in, 278 the average, 5 homers, and an even 20 RBIs. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Bishop, a native of the Dominican Republic. He's currently on a 1-year deal, so he stands to be a free agent at the end of this season.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes, he did. It's ruled a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Full count. Here it comes. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Hit out towards second. He's got it. And there's out number 2.
Batting first, the right fielder, Andrew Bowen.
Standing in, Andrew Bowen. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Now here it comes.
Yep.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing at that one.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
Ball.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. It's 1-2.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
The 1-2 misses for the second ball. Here now the 2-2. High and deep to right center. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. An inning in the books tonight. Still scoreless here on the show. So here's the cleanup hitter, Chet Tierney. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game.
Tierney.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. The 1-0 home is laid off for ball 2. Well, fans of good pitching are in for a treat today. What can we expect from today's matchup, guys?
I know everyone loves the long ball, Matty, but this is why I pay the price of a ticket right here. Two of the game's best, two of the hardest throwers competing at the top of their game. Dan, you have to love this stuff.
You know, D-Row, we thought coming into this one it was going to be a low-scoring affair. Both of these pitchers look like they're locked in early, and runs are going to be really difficult to come by. They both look like they're on point so far.
Out.
Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
That's it. The center fielder, Francisco Pimentel.
Digging in now, Francisco Pimentel. He enters play hitting down in the 240s for the year. First delivery to him on the way. Grounded back up the middle. Scooped up. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head. Fortunately, the catcher's there to back things up.
That is it. The third baseman.
This could have been much worse for the first baseman here. He goes up for the throw, leaving his feet, and exposes himself to a potentially devastating collision. He's lucky he didn't get taken out right here.
Standing in, Caleb Grabo. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Pitch outside the throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Has a look, now the pitch. Ball 2 with a sinker that runs off the inside. All even now, 2-2. Pimentel, a runner at second with one away. Runner goes for third. And another foul ball. Runner's on his way to third. Pitch inside the throw. Not nearly in time as he takes third easily.
And to me, they just can't let guys get lead like that, especially knowing that the guy behind the plate isn't known for his arm. Here he swipes third, and they just kind of gave it to him.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Still looking for our first hit in the ballgame. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
Well, their chances of pushing across a run took a pretty good hit after that strikeout. It's so much tougher to score a guy from third with 2 outs instead of 1. Basically, you need a hit or you need to get lucky with a wild pitch or a pass ball.
Into the box, Will Hernandez, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. No score at this point, but a 2-out hit could get a runner in from third. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Oh, and he can't come up with it. The runner from third crosses the plate, and they've taken a 1-0 lead.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
In now, A.J. Anderson, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one. Two out with the man at first. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. From the stretch. And he lays off the pitch down and away. Ball two.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Ball three, not close with the sinker that time.
No reason to sit on anything other than hard stuff in a location you like and drive it right now.
Fouled off.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Count remains full. Making him sweat out there. The seventh pitch coming up. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. He's set, and the payoff pitch. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And that misses. Ball four. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
That's a nice job to work that walk right there. Even if it doesn't lead to anything on the scoreboard this inning, it prevents the pitcher from having to lead off in the next one. Just one of those small things that might go unnoticed, but in the end, make a big difference.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Alfonso Quintana, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. From the stretch. Ready with the 0-1. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
Well, he's been laboring a bit through these first 2 innings of work. That's 37 pitches, and ideally, he'd be closer to 27 instead.
Just the second inning, but already 37 pitches to this point. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Waved at it. Missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. At the plate, Ben Cornelius. And for him, you have to think a turnaround is coming. Clearly not going his way of late. Ball one. Lays off again, and it's 2-0. Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike.
Some guys are great low ball hitters, but most guys, especially guys with pop like this, they're hunting for the ball belt high and above. So that was a nicely spotted fastball down in the zone.
Full count, 3-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
This one's flared off to the right side, and he's able to reach down and put this one away. Great concentration there for the second out. Digging in, Frank Cooper. He'll get to take his first cuts here. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
Hit in the air down the right field line, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. Line hard to the left side, but foul. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Top of the third set to get underway, and that will bring in the second baseman, Rolando Valido. Runs up and gets this one down. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Well, he was planning that before he even got in the box, and he got it down, but it wasn't quite good enough to put him on board.
Into the box now, Adam Turner. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. 1 out, nobody on. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Again, another foul ball. Another 0-2 home. Look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away.
The first baseman, number 12, Alton Kramer.
Digging in, Alton Kramer. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. To third. Reined in. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So coming to the plate, DeMarcus Peterson, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. And the pitch. Popped him up. Graybo has a tough play, but he ranges back to put it away for the first out. And with that, we give you a look at what's happening in the NL East race. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Joseph Jansen, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. The 0-1 on its way. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Got to find a way to grind.
Fielded cleanly, and that's the second out. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Caden Drake. First offering on its way. 2 out, nobody on. Barely able to make contact, down 0-2 now. Swing and a miss, blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. All set for the start of the fourth, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Chet Tierney. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a curveball that misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but it's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. 1-1. Misses, ball 2.
1 strike.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
A pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. High pop-up. Count in foul ground. 1 down.
The center fielder, number
Into the box, Francisco Pimentel. He reached base on an error and later came around to score last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. And he popped him up, drifting back behind first. Cornelius ranges back, and he has it for out number 2.
now batting, third baseman, Caleb.
Into the box now, Caleb Grabo comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Just gets a piece of it, strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Ball.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit sharply on the ground, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Left fielder is on the move, but he can't get there, and it bounces over the wall. It's a ground rule double.
Definitely a break right there for the defense with the ground rule double. If that ball stays in play, there's a pretty good chance the runner from first is able to score since he's moving on contact with 2 outs. Instead, he's forced to stay at third, so we'll see if they're able to strand him there.
Stepping in now, A.J. Anderson reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. Stepping up to the plate, Eddie Flores back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Looking to punch him out again, the pitch. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Good pitch right there with the bases empty. Why not take a shot? Throw that breaking ball in the dirt and see if he'll chase after it.
Just hung in there on that one. Now another pitch is hit foul and headed for the seats, so the count will stay put at 1-2. Here's the pitch. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
To the plate now, Justin Bishop. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Set to deliver the 0-1. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. This is line to left. Turner is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Striding in, Andrew Bowen. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
A ball and no strikes. 2 out, nobody on. That misses. 2-0. Bowen is a player referred to as clutch by teammates, coaches, and of course the media. He seems to find himself in pressure situations often, and it's hard to find many instances where those moments have gotten the best of him. It just appears he really relishes the big spot. Shot down the first baseline, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. All ready to go in the top of the 5th, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Alfonso Quintana.
Alfonso Quintana.
First pitch on its way. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. That evens it up 1-1. Taken but called a strike. Breaking ball there is down. Good job of laying off. It's back to 2-2. Now the pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's 1 away.
I think he had his mind made up. He was swinging the bat and trying to protect before the ball even left the pitcher's hand. That pitch wasn't even close. He would have needed a flagpole to hit that one.
At the plate now, Rolando Valido. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. In the air now out to left field. Peterson is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the 2nd out.
Now batting, left fielder, Adam Turner.
Coming to the plate now, Adam Turner. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Grounder down the line at 3rd. And a diving effort there at 3rd. Good way to bruise your ribs. How much for one of them ribs? That's a foul ball. Ball 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Coming to the plate now, Ben Cornelius. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Go down.
The 1-0.
Ball. That's the ball.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
No walks yet. Here's the delivery. That one's right down the middle for a strike with the fastball. The 3-1. A swing and a miss, and that'll fill the count at 3-2.
He got a swing and a miss on that last pitch, but that's not the location he wants to live in against a hitter of this quality.
Now the 3-2 pitch. It is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3.
It looked like this at bat had the makings of a leadoff walk when it started 3-0. So that's a good job not to give in and battle back to earn the strikeout. That's not always easy to do.
Standing in now, Marshall Kemp, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now the 1-0 is looked at for the first strike.
I'm absolutely shocked he took that pitch right there, right in the wheelhouse, low 90s heater. That's one you gotta let go on.
The 1-1.
Ball too high.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. For short, hit hard. And there are 2 away now.
The center fielder, number 7, Frank Cooper.
At the plate, Frank Cooper. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
First offering on its way. Line shot to third, and the side is retired. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and next it'll be the fleet-footed first baseman, Alton Kramer. Now here it comes. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1.
1-0.
And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. Now here's the pitch. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Bowen is there to put it away for route number 1.
The right fielder, number 99, Chet Tierney.
Now in the box, Chet Tierney. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Oh, that grounder got him. No chance to make the play. Let's just hope he's okay on the mound. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. First things first, here's a throw over. A dive, but he's back. At the plate, Francisco Pimentel, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. Runners on first with one down. Now a throw over, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. A ball and a strike.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Hasn't seen a heater yet in this at bat. One might be coming right here.
Now the 2-1. Runners on the move for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there.
Well, they threw over there multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that bag, so they were onto him, but he just waited it out and took off when he had the chance. Nice job of base running there.
The 3-1. Popped him up. Cornelius camps under it, and he's got it for out number 2.
Now batting, third baseman, Caleb Bravo.
Digging in and looking for more, Caleb Bravo, runner in scoring position with Surgan. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. And this one gets away. And over to third now is the runner.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
2 outs here with a runner at third. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
Ready with the 2-0. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Cornelius is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, DeMarcus Peterson.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. They want to get things going. How about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
Ball one to start the at-bat. The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike one.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
The 1-1. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Base hit. And the perfect game will go by the wayside.
Hey, Biro, it's kind of getting late early. That's only their first hit of the game, and we're into the 6th inning.
Yeah, this guy's been on point all day, working it in and out. Their pitching staff obviously did their homework on this offense. But right here, able to break through with the first knock, Hopefully the pass the baton mentality goes into effect and we get some offense.
Joseph Jansen is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now the 1-0. There's an off-speed pitch taken for a ball. 2-1 after the foul ball there. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. A runner at first with no outs here. Another one sent foul. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. And he comes back with one down and in for ball 3.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
This is only their second base runner of the game after that earlier hit. Tough to score when you don't have anyone on base, so we'll see if they can get something going here.
Kenji Suzuki will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Below the zone, a swing and a miss. Hit down the third baseline. He'll go to the bag for one. And that didn't work out too well as the pinch hitter comes on to bounce into a double play.
Now back, second baseman, Eddie.
So striding forward now, Eddie Flores, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. Smoked on the ground left side, and that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
Hey, they say in this game you better have a short memory. Well, that's obviously the case with this batter. He came into that third at bat after getting his ticket punched twice and was able to get a single.
In now, Justin Bishop. Into right field, that's a base hit. And the tying run is in to score from third. It's 1-1.
Hey, we're in the middle of this one already, Devo. They finally score a run, and they've had a tough time scoring some runs.
Yeah, after taking it on the chin yesterday, it's nice to finally break through. Maybe
this ball's down, and that could bring in a run. He pulls into second safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
The first baseman, Ben Cornelius.
Into the box now, Ben Cornelius, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
A strike away now from getting out of this mess. Sometimes pitching is all about minimizing, right? So keeping it to 2 runs across in the inning would be huge.
Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. Throw down to third is thrown away right down the left field line. 3 runs already home here. This is in the air to left. Turner is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Sam Finley is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Finley.
Seventh inning ready to roll, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Will Hernandez.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
Pitch on the way. Hard hit ball to second. He's got it. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Stepping in, A.J. Anderson. First pitch coming. Here it is. Soft liner to the right side. And that is through into right field for a single.
Somebody's going to be icing their thumbs after this game. That's a jam sandwich, but able to mix in a knock.
Antonio Nunez will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at 2. There's one, and nearly a double play. That was closer than I thought it would be, and the inning will continue. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Rolando Valido, who represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it. So he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. In the dirt here. And he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
Wow, you never want the tying run on base, especially that way. Looked like he lost his release point and the ball ran inside until it caught him. Now we'll see if he can work around it.
First delivery to him on the way. A ball and no strikes.
Ooh, he's really in trouble, and it's just getting worse and worse and worse. This guy needs to find the strike zone in the worst way.
A ball and a strike.
He's staring a hat trick in the face right now after that swing. He has just got to find a way to zone up a little bit more. You cannot expect to make solid contact chasing stuff outside the zone.
He pops it up, but this will land untouched. 2 down, runners at first and second. Now a line drive that's going to be caught out there at short. Almost big trouble there, but he'll wind up stranding. Robert Olson gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Last half of the 7th here, and standing in is the veteran third baseman, Marshall Kemp. A little tardy there, no balls and a strike. Fastball misses inside, it's even at 1. Got him reaching there, strike 2. Oh, don't know how you lay off that one, but he did, and it's 2-2.
What pitch recognition right there. 90% of the guys are going fishing after that nasty slider.
Here's another 2-2. Hit back up the middle. And there's a base hit, so a chance for some insurance here to start out the home half of the 7th.
Center fielder, number 7.
Stepping in now, Frank Cooper. As the first pitch here has been high, it's ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. A ball and a strike. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. And he fouls this one off. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
That's just a great pitch, both on the call from the catcher and the execution. If he hits it, there's a good chance it turns into a double play ball, but it's also a spot that's going to get a lot of whiffs too. That's excellent pitching.
And he lays off for ball 1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far.
Now batting, the catcher, Joseph Jansen.
Tim Fish takes over pitching duties, looking to get that final out now here in this 7th inning. From the stretch, Joseph Jansen is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. Hit on the ground out to short. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. So no run. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Donnie Ryan will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Sam Jackson is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Liner towards second, and this is going to be through into center field for a base hit as the leadoff man's aboard in the 8th.
Now batting, the right fielder, Jeff Tierney.
Into the box, Chet Tierney. Line hard, but this is a foul ball. Ready with the 0-1. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So digging in now, Francisco Pimentel. First offering on its way.
Ball.
Throw over to the bag. Runner's back. Here it comes, 1-0. Late square, and this is popped up. And there's the second out as he squeezes it while standing on the mound.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Caleb Grabo. He's set. Here it comes. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. In there, and it's even at 1.
Can't waste getting a leadoff runner on in this situation. Someone's got to bear down and get a big knock.
Now a swing and a deep drive to left, and it ain't coming back. That one is out of here. This game is tied. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left as it's now a 3-all ball game.
Big time at bat right there. Team trailing, and he ties it up with a bomb. Interested to see how this one finishes out.
Now batting, shortstop, Will Hernandez.
To the plate now, Will Hernandez, as he'll after the first pitch to him and comes up. Two out, nobody on. And it's quickly 0-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fouled away. Ready with the 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. And it's fouled away. From the stretch, the 1-2.
No.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. A payoff pitch. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. He's through first and hustling for second. And your go-ahead run is in there at second base as he's got himself a 2-out double.
Now back.
And this might be the kind of AB that gets him out of that slump. Smart hitting here, just going with the pitch, using the whole field instead of trying to do too much. The results speak for themselves.
Mike Givens enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8. At the plate, A.J. Anderson, as he looks at a fastball on the inside corner for strike 1. Popped him up. Jansen is there. He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead run will not come around to score. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Sam Jackson. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Maybe lucky to get a piece there. It stays 0-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The next 0-2.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put-away stuff.
Got him. The slurve that time, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
That was a good job there of using the batter's aggressiveness against him. He was putting up a good fight and fouling a lot of balls off. So as a pitcher, it's a great idea to expand the zone even more and make the hitter really chase after something that's even hard to foul off.
Fouled off. 1 out, nobody on. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Hit in the air down the right field line, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. Into the corner and slicing foul.
Hey, having AB right here, I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Eddie Flores becomes out number 2 this inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Justin Bishop is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Left fielder giving chase. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
And he obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Angelo Love enters here looking to get the final out before the 9th inning. First pitch on its way. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. So far this season, with runners in scoring position, Bowen has an eye-grabbing batting line, one that resides above the 340 plateau.
Matty, he's having one of those dream seasons right now. The ability to work the count, the ability to get on base north of 400, and having a great batting average. This guy's certainly one of the best players in the game right now.
And he misses ball 4, so he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ben Cornelius. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him, because none of that.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. So Muhammad Butts is going to come on and pinch hit here, and this is an important at-bat, leading things off in the 9th in a tie ball game. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And the pinch hitter is retired here, 1 away. Now at the plate, Rolando Valido. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
Throw not in time, and that'll go as a bunt single.
Adam Turner.
At the plate now, Adam Turner. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. Jackson is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
The first baseman, number 12.
Ready now, Alton Kramer. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. Here's the first pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0. Now a flare out to left center. In there, a base hit. And he is in there at third as the possible go-ahead score.
The right fielder, number 99. Jeff Tierney.
And here's indication from the dugout of an intentional pass, and that will load the bases here and set up the force at the plate. Ready once again. Francisco Pimentel. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, if your team really needs you like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
Left fielder is on the move. He's got it, and they get out of the jam unscathed. So no runs here on 2 base hits, no errors, and 3 left. 5. Devin Myers will stay in the ballgame as he takes over in center. Jerry Conway will come on to pitch here, and he'll move into the number 5 spot in the lineup now on the double switch. Muhammad Butts is the new center fielder after coming on as a pinch hitter during the last half inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Marshall Kemp is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Hard hit to first. He's right there, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Striding into the box, Frank Cooper. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A little tardy on that swing as it's well wide at first. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
I'll tell you, he just doesn't look comfortable in the box to me tonight. He's been off balance with his swings, and that one completely tied him up.
Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. The 1-2. He swung on and missed, strike 3.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Low for ball 1. 264 is average entering play. No home runs as of yet, and 6 RBIs. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Even at 1-1, the pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Ray Gentry takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings. Caleb Grabo will stand in again as we take you back now to the 8th inning, and this was a big one. The 2-run shot that helped get us to where we are now. First pitch of the at-bat. And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-1.
Ball.
Line drive to center field. And there's your go-ahead base runner right away as this is down for extra bases. He's around second now, and they still haven't gotten to this thing. Here comes the go-ahead run. And a relay home. The tag, and they cut down the potential go-ahead run at the plate. Into the box now, Will Hernandez. Right back to him on the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
In now, A.J. Anderson. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Popped up, Cornelius shading to his right, and that ends the inning. Ready for the bottom of the 10th here, and digging in is the switch-hitting catcher, Joseph Jansen. Fouled away. Popped him up. Valido backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop out. Well executed pitch there.
Digging in for his second at bat, Sam Jackson. First pitch coming, here it is. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Ball 2 now.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. And that first AB, he went down on strikes.
Fastball well outside.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything. So He can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
3-0 pitch. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential winning run is aboard at first.
3 of those pitches were definitely out of the zone, but that last pitch looked pretty darn good to me. You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on 3-0, though. You have to earn that spot.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Eddie Flores has got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. Here's the first pitch. A ball and no strikes.
No strikes.
And he popped him up. And that's going to land foul. Possible winning run on first. 1 man away. And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2. Got him to go after a bad one there, and it evens the count at 2-2. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Hit out towards second. The second for 1. Back to first. It's a double play. And we've got more baseball coming our way as the inning is over. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. 10 innings in the books. On to the 11th. Still tied. Digging in the switch hitter, Muhammad Butts.
The center fielder, Muhammad Butts.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Too low, 1-0.
1-0.
And the sinker is over here, and that evens things at 1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Good slider there. Gets a swing and miss. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 1-2.
Ball.
Swing and a liner. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. So the leadoff man reaches base safely here in extra innings.
The batter, number 10, second baseman, Rolando Valido.
So now to the plate, Rolando Valido trying to get that go-ahead run to scoring position now as he puts this one down. And the throw is late at first, so they can't get anybody out.
The left fielder, Adam Turner.
Standing in now, Adam Turner shows bunt as he gets this one down. Throw to first, not in time, so now everybody's safe.
Now batting, the first baseman,
Nick Phelps is summoned in the toughest situation a reliever can face. Bases loaded, nobody out. Into the box, Alton Kramer. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's looking for his 3rd hit of the ball game here. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 pitch. Hit on a line, and this one's into center field. That's a base hit. 1 run is scored. And a very important insurance run comes across to score from second. Now a 5-3 game.
Boy, we thought this one was going to go way into the night. That is a big base hit here in extra innings to give them the lead by 2.
Yeah, Dan, you know as well as I do. It gets to the extra innings. Everybody's tries to go deep and end it with 1 swing and a bat. That's a nice job to stay within himself and drive in a pair.
In now, Chet Tierney, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Turner rounds the corner and is headed home. Kramer rounds third and is digging for the plate. Safe at the plate. And they lead now by 4.
You simply cannot offer up a pitch like this to a hitter of this guy's magnitude, especially with runners on the bags. He makes a living off frozen ropes to the outfield like this, and that one drives in a pair.
Trevor Lauderdale will come off the bench now as he'll pinch hit with the runner at second and nobody out. And this one's in the dirt.
1 strike.
A 1 pitch on its way. Outside at 94, 1 ball and 1 strike. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he used his aggressiveness against him right here. If you're going to get a swing outside the zone 1-1, might as well fish a little bit further.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Still a ball and 2 strikes.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Look out as this bat shatters on impact. And there's 1 down now.
Oh, that'll make you smile as a pitcher. You make a good pitch, you blow the guy's bat up, and then you make the play yourself. In your head, you're thinking, nice swing, meat.
Stepping into the box, Caleb Grabo. 4 runs already across and a chance to make it 5 right here. First offering on its way.
Inside.
The 1-0 delivery. Ball and a strike. Four runs here in this half inning. A good action on the 2-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
The offensive approach here is simple. You know the pitcher's going for the K, so set your sights middle of the plate. And then don't worry about the infielders. They're so close, hard contact is a guaranteed ribby.
Fastball well outside. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. A man at third with 1 away. Outside and a full count, 3-2.
Pretty easy pitch to lay off there, 2-2. Not even close to being in the strike zone. He made it easy for the hitter in that one.
And awfully close, but it's ball 4 according to Woody Keller.
I'm sure the manager is fine with that. He tried to entice him with that 3-2 pitch, but he didn't take the bait. First base was open, though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
Stepping into the box, Will Hernandez, and he's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one.
No strike.
Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With two guys already on, pretty good shot he's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
The 2-0 on the way. And it's fouled away. The 2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
The 2-2.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Gotta find a way to keep his hands back.
Another try at 2-2. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
These guys on defense are still within striking distance, but after that walk, one swing of the bat could really blow this thing wide open.
Christian Reynolds is called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only one man out. A.J. Anderson will be the first to meet him here, and he'll do so in an enviable situation indeed. Bases loaded and only one out now. He's set, and the pitch. In there for strike one.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
0-1 pitch on its way. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just missed. He had a chance to run it to 0-2.
Bases are loaded with only one out. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
And that pitch comes over to catch the corner. It's 2-2 now. From the stretch.
Full count.
Muhammad Butts looks like he'll get a second shot here in the inning. He waits on deck. Bases are loaded here. 1 man out. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Long run for the right fielder, but this will land untouched. And he rolls over this one foul. We'll do it once more. 3-2. Another payoff pitch. Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run.
Wow, they went to the pen because they liked the matchup, and what does he do? He walks the first guy he faces to bring in a run, so much for that strategy. Makes you wonder if they'll turn to him again next time in this situation.
Digging in once again, Mohammad Butts. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they can get out of this jam, though.
First pitch coming, here it is. Now the slider gets the call in the bottom part of the zone.
Awesome execution right there. Great pitcher's pitch and an excellent job to get ahead in a tough spot.
And that's through into left, a base hit. 1 run scores. But the throw is well up the line, and a second run's going to score.
Yeah, Matt, credit to this offense. They've been swinging the sticks well all game long, and it just continues here with a 2 RBI hit. Some days the hitting gods are simply just smiling down on you.
To the plate now, Rolando Valido, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Throw not in time, and he beats it out for his 3rd hit tonight.
Now back, left fielder, Adam Turner.
At the plate, Adam Turner, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He comes into this appearance 1 for 6 on the ball game. Now the 1-0 is a slider that backs up for a ball.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
Now batting, the first baseman,
Martin Meyer is called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only 1 man out.
Meyer.
Alton Kramer will be the first to meet him here, and he'll do so in an enviable situation indeed. Bases loaded and only 1 out now. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. 8 runs already in this inning. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2.
Hey, this is a monster strikeout situation right here. The double play would be great in this situation, but I know he's going for the K. You get a 1-2 count on a guy, he's going to throw his nastiest stuff.
Skied into straightaway right. Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. And he will get in to score, and it's a run batted in on the sacrifice fly.
Usually when you score a lot of runs in 1 inning, like this inning, you're doing a lot of things right. And how about this? a sac fly to drive in another run. They have to be happy with this.
Settling in now, Chet Tierney. He drove in 2 with a double in his last at-bat.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everyone seems to be putting barrel on baseball in this lineup.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Has a look, now the pitch. Plays off the slider, and it's 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Slapped hard the opposite way. That gets down, and the inning will continue. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his 3rd RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Well, I tell you, those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
At the plate now, Trevor Lauderdale. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball, 1-0. From the stretch.
Off the plate.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down the way or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
And that's in there, 2-1. From the stretch.
That's the ball.
There isn't a hitter alive that doesn't love hitting at fastball counts like 3-1. It's usually a pretty fruitful count in terms of getting a pitch to drive.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Fouled off. And even 10 runs have scored this half inning. And he strikes him out here for out number 3, but the damage has been done as now they'll need some extra inning heroics to pull this one out. But not before an even 10 men come around to score here as they break this game wide open. One last shot here as we go to the bottom of the 11th now. Mexico City is out in front here, 13-3. Christopher Meadows gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief. Digging in, Justin Bishop. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest.
Bishop.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit hard to the right side. Scooped up, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The right fielder, number 6, Andrew Crowell.
Stepping up now, Andrew Bowen. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball. 1-0.
The 1-0.
No. 2-0 to count.
One out, nobody on. Lifted in the air to center field. Butts is back, and he'll get there to make the play for out number 2.
Now batting, the first baseman, Ben Cornelius.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Ben Cornelius. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch coming. Here it is. A bouncer up the middle. On to first, and that'll be a bitter pill to swallow for this home crowd as the ball game is over.
Well, they had to put in a couple of extra innings of work, but hey, listen, a win is a win, and any win is good, especially on the road.
13-3 the final score. The Arrows scored a lucky 13 in this one. Jerry Conway claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 44 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.